Morning everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd take this morning to do the promised 408 series update, as I mentioned in some of the earlier videos. I've been waiting on parts and everything's pretty much here now. I got a new K&N air filter for it, I got a new MSD cap and rotor, got a new MSD Blaster 3 coil. There was really nothing wrong with the one on the car, but it's been on there for 5-6 seasons, and since we already had it off, I figured it was a good time to go ahead and change it, and we're getting ready to put the other engine in sometime here in the next year. So that way I got a new coil on it. I also went ahead while I was at it and pulled a 4150 carburetor kit AED out of stock so I can rebuild my fateful 850 HO that's been on the car pretty well since the beginning. Got me a pair of base gaskets from a spacer plate so I can reinstall it. While I'm in the carburetor, I'm going to go ahead and replace the notched rear float. These things are made out of neoprene and they tend to eventually saturate with fuel and sink. And mine have been in there for 2 or 3 years now. So I'm going to go ahead and change it out while I'm in there. And along the same vein, since the fuel system's opened up and been dried out, I'm going to put a new diaphragm in my Holley fuel pressure regulator. Genuine Holley part, of course. Another thing I'm going to add to the fuel system is an additional Aeromotive number 10 inline fuel filter. These are really great filters. They're good with fuel injection and carburation. And I'm going to mount that on a pair of All-Star Performance black mountain brackets that were left over from another project. Matter of fact, these were from the XFI install on the big block Ford that you saw in the thank you video. I got a roll of Fel-Pro gasket material so I could make a set of gaskets for my electric water pump. And while we're talking about gaskets, I went ahead and got a set of Fel-Pro valve cover gaskets. You'll see in the future videos that I tend to use Fel-Pro gaskets for 99% of the things I do. I do use Milodon one-piece pan gaskets, and you'll see me use some various copper header gaskets and SCE header gaskets. But for this application, since this engine's kind of a temporary engine, I'm going to go ahead and use regular Fel-Pro Performance large small block Ford header gasket. I got a new set of Mr. Gasket header bolts while I was at it. I'll put them over there. Got me some Terry towels and a new can of Mother's Mag and aluminum polish, and that's to clean up some of the corrosion on those Ford racing valve covers. But the main thing I was waiting on was this set of Comp Cam's Pro Magnum roller rockers. I'm just not comfortable with those blue rocker arms that were on that motor. They have nothing on them indicating who they are, who made them, what series, what performance level. I'm sure they're great rocker arms, but I'm just more comfortable replacing them. The last thing I want to do is lose a rocker arm, mess up a good engine. Plus the downtime and in the middle of a point season, that's not the thing you want to happen. So just from a standpoint of reliability, I'm going to go ahead and go with these. I'll do a unboxing and a little tech talk on those and get them on the car and lash them in a later video. But anyway, that's where we're at on the 408. I'll try to get back to it in the next week or so. We got about 2 or 3 weeks before race season starts, depending on the weather. And if you like what you see, please comment, like, subscribe below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Fab Race Mod Repeat. Have a great day.